Well, what do we have here? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, it's Pixelated Apollo, and this is another episode of Breaking the Meta, where we try to break the meta. We build unconventional army comps, and we try to beat conventional army comps. And this one is sent in by Emperor of the Great Unknown, and he calls this strategy the Legacy of Alexander. Basically, it's a very similar army comp to what Alexander the Great would bring to a battle. So let's go ahead and check out this awesome army comp. In the front lines, he's got 4 heavy archers. They look like they're heavily armored. Some noble Highland archers, which of course he's going to use to skirmish his opponent. But also he's going to use the fire arrows to try to break his opponent. Because remember this, guys, this is really important. It's easier to break your opponent than kill your opponent. So yeah, 4 units of them, and for his infantry, he has 12 total pikemen. That is insane. He's got 4 units of noble pikemen, 4 units of heavy pike militia in the center, and in the very back he's got 4 units of Highland pikemen. So I can't wait to see how he's going to use these pikes. And for his cav, he's got 3 units of border horse. So he's using very quick, very maneuverable, very awesome light cav. And he's got his general over here and the general's bodyguard. So this is a team battle. So we'll go ahead and check out the other player's army comp. So here's his teammate, Pike and Shot, who's leading Milan. He's got a very standard build here. He's got 4 Genoese crossbowmen, 3 pike militia, 2 dismounted broken lances. I believe he has 4 units of dismounted feudal knights. He's got about 4 units of knights hospitaller, and he has the Familia Duchau, and he has the Caracho standard. Now, if we look at the opponents, we have the Holy Roman Empire, who's bringing 4 Pavis crossbowmen, a couple of Landsknecht pikemen. He's got 4 units of dismounted feudal knights, 4 units of dismounted imperial knights, and he's got about 4 units of Teutonic knights, I believe. Yes, and a general's bodyguard. And looking at who's going to face Emperor the Great Unknown, his new strategy here, we've got France, who's bringing some very expensive archers, some Scotsguard and some Aventurier. He's got very awesome infantry, dismounted chivalric knights, and I believe dismounted feudal knights. Yep. And some noble knights to help deal with the cav. And for his main heavy cav force here, he's got about 4 units, or 2 units of chivalric knights and 2 noble knights and a general's bodyguard. So let's go ahead and play this in normal speed. And it looks like Emperor the Great Unknown, he's going to play aggressive, which makes sense. Very Alexander the Great. He was a very aggressive general. He played the game of war. So he's forming up there. He's going to face his opponent. And Milan is getting aggressive as well, which is good because you don't want to expose your allies' flank. Because if he got flanked here by the Holy Roman Empire, that would not be good. But we are mostly focusing on Emperor of the Great Unknown. I was about to call him Alexander. We're going to focus mostly on Emperor because, of course, he is breaking the meta, and we want to see mostly what happens with him. But it looks like this battle is starting fairly quickly. And yes, the Genoese are hitting the Holy Roman Empire pretty hard. And he's not going to slow down. He knows... Actually, you know what? Well, he could have pushed up his Pavis crossbows to skirmish a little bit, but it looks like he's going to be really aggressive here. He's going to go in. This is like a rush build pretty much at this point. There he goes. Okay, so here we go. Emperor the Great Unknown setting up some border horse. We've got some French cav. It looks like they're going to come over here and harass Milan. But Scotland's not going to allow that, and he's going to send over some border horse. Or not. He's going to retreat. Oh, he did a little juke there, and he's going for the archers because they are not protected. Here we go, guys. A charge right into the Aventurier. Oh. Nice. Oh, nice. That was a beautiful charge. Really good charge. So he's going to get them out of there quickly before they break. They're shaken. They can get out. Just get out before you break. And now France is moving up his infantry and cav as well. There's a little bit of a cav battle going on. We've got the general's bodyguard and some border horse helping out Milan. And it looks like he's going to surround the noble knights over here. So this cav is surrounded. More border horse, and then we've got the French general's bodyguard charging into this little cav engagement. I highly recommend he doesn't do that because he's going to be outnumbered and outmaneuvered. And yes, wow, they broke the noble knights with border horse. Fantastic. Now the generals are doing battle, and he's going to go ahead and surround the general. But we do have some more cav coming over here from the French, some chivalric knights storming in. So, yep, he's going to retreat his general out of there. That's not a good situation. So, good call there to get the hell out of that fight. And the border horse still alive, still kicking. And they're going to retreat. Oh, this unit's gonna get caught up on. Oh, get them out of there before they break. Man, the border horse are doing well. They are doing well. And I think he's gonna send his border horse over to his ally's opponent, the Holy Roman Empire. He's gonna get some good harass there. So really good teamwork there. I like to see that. Good micro as well. And here we go. He's gonna charge in there. Oh, nothing's protecting these guys. France is just too slow to be able to protect them. So Milan's battle is really taken off here. Epic battle. But let's head over here and see what's going on. We've got the Noble Highland Archers preparing to fire, and the Pikes. Look at the three rows of Pikes. Oh my god, that is a glorious sight. Look at this as they get ready to charge into battle. Here they go. They're exposed to Cav though. Same with the archers. And he's really using fire arrows to try to break his opponent, but it looks like he's going to have to take the charge, and he's going to charge in his general. But these guys are pretty heavily armored, so they should be able to handle this. And look at this, it was a trap. Now his cav is surrounded by the border horse, and these guys are surely going to break. Now if we head over here, back to this fight, the infantry has yet to collide, but oh my goodness, this is too great. And he's going to charge in his infantry. That's a good idea from France. Try to get the Pikes off guard there. Oh, and a lot of the Pikes are disappearing. The noble pikemen are bringing out their swords. That is not good. Not good at all. But it looks like this Pike unit stopped. And they might be able to set up their Pikes. Oh, but they're getting hit hard. And it looks like it's retreating some Highland pikemen. There we go. Push up those Pikes. There we go. Delicious Pikes. Look at all of them. That is ridiculous. And there goes the Pike. Oh, it looks like he did get his Pikes out. Mostly. This is insane. That is an insane amount of Pikes. Yeah, the Pikes are just chewing them up. And I think he's using this Highland pikeman unit to kind of protect his flank against like cav charges. But it seems like the French cav has mostly been defeated. So now he can run around with this border horse and go after the aventurier. Oh man, great use of the light cav. I really like to see that because the meta for Medieval 2 is mostly heavy cav. But the more I play this game, especially with experienced players, they're really trying out the light cav. And even against me, I've seen light cav just destroy me. And look at this, the flank is exposed on the French, and the French are just massive chain route right here. That is beautiful. God, that was a beautiful execution there by Emperor of the Great Unknown. You know, he used his border horse just like as he planned. He used his archers just like he's planned. And the French are breaking from the fight. And Scotland is healthy and ready to go. And it looks like, well, it looks like his ally won his battle as well. So I believe that's the battle. So what Emperor of the Great Unknown did well? Well, he used his archers great as bait. And I think he has all of his archers intact. Yeah, he still has all 4 units. They took a little bit of damage, but it doesn't matter because he was able to pin the cav down and then surround with his border horse. He did a great job of managing that cav, even though he was outnumbered and outgunned, really. The cav was just better than the border horse, but he had superior tactics, and that caused the enemy cav to break. So really good use of the border horse. I think the border horse, the play with the border horse is just what made this battle. Like, of course the Pikes were awesome, but all he really had to do is just send them forward, and they did their job. The border horse, it takes a little bit more skill, and that was a lot of fun to watch. But if we head back this way, I believe it's just, yeah, it's mostly just Pavi's crossbowmen and a general's bodyguard. So what a very intriguing episode of Breaking the Meta. Obviously, this strategy will only work with Scotland because they have the large amount of Pikes. I'm sure you could try with the Holy Roman Empire and like Venice or other factions that have a lot of Pikes, but I'm pretty sure this mostly works best for Scotland because they can bring 12 units of Pikes. They have a ridiculous amount of Pikes. And he's quickly charging over his army to the Holy Roman Empire to help out his ally. Because even though his ally is winning this fight, it's very, very close. It's very even. And let's see. Looks like he's going to charge in his feudal knights here. The border horse coming in to save the day once again. Look at this quick, fast, light cav. Ready to do justice upon the Pavi's crossbowmen. Nice. Good charge there. I think he's just going to leave him in melee. Or not. No, he's going to retreat him. He's going to let the Milanese infantry charge in there. Milan. There you go. Charge in there. Get in there. There we go. Man, these Pavis, they don't break easily, do they? God. They're completely surrounded. They're still fighting. That is insane. What? Why are they not breaking? Wow. Okay, there they go. God, that took forever. The general, I believe, is still alive. Here he is. Oh, he's going to have... Oh, there he goes. He's dead. Okay, guys, so that's going to wrap up this battle of breaking the meta. He's got one more unit here. I just want to see the end results. So can we speed this up, please? There we go. So this was really fun. I really enjoyed this strategy. Hopefully, we can see more of this just, randomly throughout playing the game. More people will try out similar strategies to this. But he killed 833, and he only lost 202 men. That is crazy. This is a clear victory. In the email, he said this was a like a close battle, but I wouldn't really call this a close battle. If you look at the results, though, let's see. Who did the best? Let's see how many kills this border horse got. Ooh, wow. 17, 146, and 88. That's definitely get your money's worth. His general's bodyguard also got 109. His pikes did okay. They did their job. But really, it came down to his light cav. And his archers did not that great. But again, they were kind of just bait. And the cav went for it, and he was able to surround that cav. So I hope you enjoyed this battle, guys. It was a lot of fun. Good game to all the players. Val leading the French and Sardine leading the Holy Roman Empire. Val had a tough time against this strategy, which I don't blame him. I probably would have had a tough time too. Never seen that strategy before. But if you are facing Emperor the Great Unknown and he is trying out this strategy, I would try to beat him with your skirmishers. Now that's going to be pretty tough because he's just going to rush you with pikes. But maybe I think the biggest issue that Val did there was separating his cav and kind of sending them in waves. Keep your cav together because they do better as a unit, as a whole. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this battle, guys. It was a lot of fun, and I will see you next time.